ಕಡೆ ವಾಪಸ್ಸು. ಈಗ ರೈಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಈಗ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಅಕ್ಕ ಬೈತಾಳೆ. ಹಾಂ, ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗಾಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಹಾಂ, ಈಕೋದು ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಂಗೆ ಬಂದೈತಿ. ಕೈಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ.
There are two words, right? What is Akshaya? What is Kalpa? Akshaya. Okay. Kali agde irantaddu. Okay. Then what is Kalpa? In English we call it as it's unlimited. Okay. It's in infinity, unlimited. Then what is Kalpa? Kalpataru. Okay. Any other answer? Any other meaning? Vicious. Okay. Kalparuksha. Kamadenu. Okay. No worry. We'll tell you. Akshaya means it's unlimited. Kalpa means possibilities. So, Akshaya, unlimited possibilities. So, in your ID card, can you see there? One line is written: regenerate the Indian agriculture. Regenerating Indian agriculture. So that means we want to regenerate the Indian agriculture with unlimited possibilities. That is the motto of Akshaya Kalpa. Is it really necessary at present situation? Definitely. As we said, now the farmers they are facing so many problems to earn some amount of money. So that is the reason we want to regenerate the Indian agriculture. So that is the reason we have started dairy as a first. Because dairy is the only thing farmers can able to earn money on daily basis. Correct. And also we can able to improve the soil fertility. How we can improve the soil fertility? Yeah, definitely. So with help of cow dung, you can put the same cow dung to grow a manure. So grow a fodder. Same fodder he is using for the cows means definitely that cycle will continue. So definitely he can able to improve the soil fertility, right? So and also he can able to sustain in the agriculture. That is a very, very important. He can able to sustain in the agriculture. So that is the reason we have started dairy as a first. So we have started in the year 2010 or in October 2nd. Almost GNS Reddy and at present CEO Mr. Shashikumar. So GNS Reddy is a veterinary doctor. He served around 40 years as a veterinary doctor, and he knew that what type of milk we are consuming, how the farmers are facing a problem to produce some amount of milk, and so that is the reason along with Mr. Shashikumar they have started in the year 2010 with only 15 liters. They have started in the 2010 with only 15 liters. So now today we are producing almost 60,000 liters per day. 60,000 liters per day. So that is the per day production only in Karnataka. Procurement is done by only in Karnataka right now. So recently we have started in Chennai also. We are going to start there also. Procurement will be started next year. So that takes, as I said, we are producing per day production is 60,000 liters. So these 60,000 liters, no, we are getting from only 900 farmers. So we are getting these 60,000 liters from only 900 farmers. If you take an average income for these 900 farmers, it is coming around 1,05,000 rupees. It's a average revenue per month. If you consider all 900 farmers, its average revenue it is 1,05,000 rupees. Definitely it's each farms. It's average revenue. In that some farmers earning only 60 to 70,000. Some farmers earning more than 4 lakh also. ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು 15 to 20 ಇದ್ರೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಅವನು ಅರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಖಂಡಿತ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹತ್ತತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಒಂದು 13 ಮಿಲ್ಕಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಅರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು 1 lakh per month. Cows. If he has in one farm at least 15 to 20 cows, if he has, definitely he can able to earn money ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ 1 lakh.
20 ನಲ್ಲಿ at a time ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಲ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ವಾ?
That is the reason they should maintain that one. ಆ ಸರಾಸರಿನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಸರ್ ವರ್ಷ ಪೂರ್ತಿ. ಆವರೇಜ್ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ 20 ಹಸುಗಳಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಿಲ್ಕಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವು ಮಿಲ್ಕಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಕೆಲವು ಡ್ರೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಇನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಸರಾಸರಿನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆ ಸರಾಸರಿ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು 15 to 20 ಅಂದೆ. No. Yeah.
Sir, if milk production on daily basis is 100 liters, okay, over the period of month he will be giving us 3,000 liters of milk. Okay, but if he getting a 40 rupees per liter means the revenue will be stands at 1,20,000 rupees. Okay, in that expenses part will be there. So taking out the expenses, he will save nearly 60 to 70k.
This all action will be done within 24 to 36 hours. If any milk is rejected, that will be immediately informed to the farmers, and that milk will not be chilled here. That will we don't take the milk from BMC to here. So that is how. According to you, what is good quality of milk?
Thicker, what is it?
Thick. Karin. Quality of organic milk means it should be hormone free, it should be antibiotic free, it should not be touched by human hands, and that whatever the milk we are taking from the cows, no, we should feed a organic fodder to the cows. Then only whatever the milk we are getting from the cow, no, that should be organic. So, and it should not be adulterated. So then only we can consider as that milk will call it as a good quality of organic milk. So in order to ensure this, we conduct a 7 type of test here in the BMC level itself. So if any test is failed, we will reject the milk there itself, and that will be informed to the farmers. So that is how we ensure the quality of the milk.
ಸೊ ನಾವು ಮನೇಲಿ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಹಾಲು
ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಿಟ್ಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್, ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
Certain protocols, okay. So when we say organic milk, saying organic is a very easy thing, but achieving is a very difficult task, okay. So you might ask one question, that why only you are working with 900 farmers? There are lakhs of farmers in surrounding districts, okay. We are working with such farmer whose thoughts are aligning with us, who are ready to follow organic protocols. So with them only we are working. And coming to protocols, major thing is it's not tied and tethered. Okay, it's a mandatory principle in Akshay Kalpa. The farmer should not tie and tether the cows. So with these practices, we are also ensuring the animal welfare. Okay, so in typical, in conventional farms, generally they tie and tether the cows, and it is tied in a closed shed. Okay, and it will be there in the whole day. It will be giving cow dung there only, and it's sleeping on its own shit. Okay, cow is the only animal which sits on its own fecal material in the world. No animal does that. Okay, so why it's happening? It's happening because of our practices. So we want to change that. So that's why in Akshay Kalpa, the farmer not supposed to tie and tether the cows. Along with that, he should have an open shed. Okay, so in Kannada we call it as kottage. Okay, so generally the cow is tied there only. Okay, so generally how many times he cleans there? Maximum 2 to 3 times in a day. Okay, so generally cleaning happens before the milking. He take out the cows, okay, and he does the cleaning there. Again he ties the cow there, again do the milking there. Okay, again whole day it will be there only. The next cleaning happens on next session. But in Akshay Kalpa, in open shed, we are allocating a cow dung channel. Okay, so why cow dung channel means, whenever the cow gives cow dung means, the farmer has to drag that cow dung into that cow dung channel, he has to spray water, and it will settle at one area. So here, with minimal effort, he can ensure a hygiene in the farm. Okay, and one more thing, the dairy industry is cursed with a disease called udder infection. We call it as a mastitis. Why it happens? It happens due to lack of management. Okay, lack of hygiene. Okay, if he ensuring hygiene means he can ensure a healthy cows in the farm. Okay, so to ensure a hygiene, whatever inputs are required, no, that will be provided by Akshay Kalpa. Okay, we have dedicated mechanical service team. Okay, they assist in infrastructure activity. If he is having a open shed means they will give inputs to farmer, and in construction also they will give inputs to the farmer, and also we provide a machinery services to the farmer. In Akshay Kalpa, the hand milking is totally prohibited. The farmer should follow machine milking. Okay, and some might throw a question that hand milking is better compared to machine milking. But if you check in Google also, the machine milking is better, because if no hand touch means ultimately milk quality can sustain for longer period. Because to have a good quality milking session, it also depends upon the hygiene of the person, mood of the person, and the hygiene of the surrounding environment. So in machine milking, you can ensure a quality to a greater extent. So that's why machine milking is preferred in Akshay Kalpa over a hand milking. Milking machine has a transparent liners. Okay, so once the milk flow is stopped means we come to know that the milk is stopped. So after that, farmers can take out that machine. So in Akshay Kalpa, so to get a milk from the cows, we follow CMP protocols, that is clean milk production protocols. Okay, so in that, one of the vital steps we follow is using a disinfectant after milking. Okay, so it's called as a Filmodin. Okay, so generally what happens is, after the milking, the teats of that udder open for 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, in that gap, if it sits on any place means there is a high chance that the bad bacteria will enter into udder and it will create an infection there. To avoid that, we come up with a solution of using the disinfectants after the milking. Okay, and it will prevent the entry of bad microorganisms into the udder, so that by this kind of practices we can tackle the mastitis or udder infection cases. As my colleague Rakesh mentioned, so we conducting 7 types of milk tests at the farm level. So in that, the one of the major test is antibiotic milk test. Okay, and each antibiotic strip cost around 300 rupees. Okay, and Akshay Kalpa is the largest procurer of that antibiotic strips in the market in India. Okay, so we do antibiotic milk test even after morning milking session and after evening milking session. So by these kinds of practices, we are ensuring a antibiotic free milk to the consumers. Anyone heard about Brucella here? Okay, so Brucella is generally a zoonotic disease. Okay, so if a person consumes the milk which is taken from the Brucella infected cow means he will develop a Brucella condition. Major in fact is infertility in men and women. Okay, And many people in India have this disease. Those who working closely with the cows, they have this disease. Okay. So to have a brucella-free cows in the farm, we follow certain things. The major thing is before induction of that cow into the farm, we take the blood sample from the cows. Okay. And we do the brucella test. If it is negative means then only we allow farmers to induct that cow into his farm. If it's positive means then that cow will be culled. Okay. Earlier I told about TMR. TMR nothing but a balanced diet. So before any farmer becomes the part of Akshakalpa system, he should have a minimum acre of land. Okay. He should have minimum 3 to 5 acre of land. In that land, he should engage in organic cultivation practices. Okay. So coming to TMR, TMR is nothing but a combination of all the nutrients. Okay. All the ingredients. So TMR is having green fodder also, dry fodder also, silage also, and groundnut cake also. Okay. The farmer should mix this entire thing in a right proportion, feed to the cows. In Akshakalpa, the feeding happens once in a day. Okay. But that feed is sufficient for next 24 hours. So generally, depend upon the pregnancy stage, depend upon the lactation stage, we prepare the food. Okay. So a healthy cows means consumes around 25 to 30 kgs of food in a day. Okay. That entire quantity we prepare in one shot and feed to the cows. Okay. So that the cow can have access to that food whenever it wants. So by these kind of practices, we are also avoiding the starvation cases in the farm. Last thing is cleanliness of the utensil that he is using for milking. So here milking machine is mandatory. So he is following all the protocols, but he is failing to ensure the hygiene of the milking machine means ultimately the milk quality will be compromised. So that's why to ensure a proper cleaning of the machines, we design 3 steps. We classify it as a pre-rinsing, rinsing and post-rinsing. A farmer must and should follow those steps. So by following all these protocols, the milk quality can sustain for a longer hours. Okay. So these are our protocols, and same thing we implemented at the field level. Many farmers farm, they buried the cow in their farm only after its death.
Why only cow milk? Why not buffalo?
With buffalo milk, farmer cannot earn profit because the reproductivity issue is there in the buffaloes, and also prolapse cases is more in buffaloes. That's why cow is good compared to buffalo. Yeah. Yes.
ಅವನ್ನ ನೀವು ಇದು ಮಾಡಲ್ವಾ?
ಇದಾವೆ. ಸಾಯಿವಾಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಅಮೃತಮಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಳ್ಳಿಕರ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ HF ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಬಿಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಜರ್ಸಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಬಿಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ.
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹಾಲು ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾವುದು? ಹಾಂ.
ನಾಟಿ ಹಸುಗಳು ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಹಾಲು ತುಂಬಾ
ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು.
ಅದು ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
A2 ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇ.
Nothing.
Planning to take this.
That's it, take.
Is this sugar or?
No, salt.
No sugar, right? Bring a plate.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ದೇವ್ರು. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ರೈಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ರಸಮ್ ಪಾಯಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹಸ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಹಂಗಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ವಿ. ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಊಟ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದು ಈ ಕೆಂಪು ರೈಸು ಬ್ರೌನ್ ರೈಸ್ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಏನದು ರಾಜಮುಡಿ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ
ಸರ್? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಷಕಲ್ಪ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಿತ್ಯ ನಾವು ರಾಜಮುಡಿ ಭತ್ತ ಅಕ್ಕಿನೇ ಬಳಸೋದು ನಾವು.
ಹಾಂ
ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈ ಒಂದು
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವಿಸಿಟರ್ಸು ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್
ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ
ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಇದೆ.
ಸರ್ ಇದು ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷತೆ ಏನಂದರೆ ಇದು ನಾವು ಒಡೆಯರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ರೈಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಮೈಸೂರು ರಾಜರು ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ತಿಂತಾಗಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು ವೆರೈಟಿ ಇದು
ಇದೆ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಅಂತ.
ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಒಂದು ಭತ್ತನ ಅವಾಗ ಯಾರು ಬೆಳೀತಾರೆ ರೈತರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸುಂಕ
ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅನ್ಪಾಲಿಶ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು.
ಓಕೆ, ಅವರಷ್ಟೇ ತಿಂತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇನ್ಯಾರು ತಿನ್ನಂಗಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಹೇಗೆ ಅದು ಬೆಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಿನ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತು?
ತಿನ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಅವಾಗ
ಅವರೇ ಮೂಲ ಮೈಸೂರು ರಾಜರು ತಿನ್ಬೇಕನ್ನೋದು.
ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂಥರ ಬೆಳೀತಾರೆ.
ಅದೇ ರಾಜಮುಡಿ ರೈಸ್ ಇದು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.